WHAS 11 is proud to be the sponsor, your Susan G. Komen station. Susan G. Komen grants save and change lives.
Well, they do so much work, as you know, in Kentucky, Anna. And as Phyllis Lee will tell you, that organization deserves our support. Here's our Jonathan Wall with her story.
With each stroke,
in the dragon boat racing, of course, we're all in the same boat.
in perfect unison,
We're going through the same journey, so to speak.
these sisters in pink all have breast cancer in common.
It's hard to explain, but it's just such an amazing thing to know you've got the support and love from your teammates.
Support to make it through a tremendous battle, one that Phyllis has watched more times than any person should have to. Her grandmother, mother, aunt, father, and brother all lost their lives to cancer.
First thing I thought of, my mom died. She didn't have a chance.
Her mom died at only 49 years old, a year younger than when Phyllis was diagnosed.
I went and had my yearly mammogram. I was faithfully getting every year because of the history.
The words you don't want to hear.
The first thing you think of, are you going to die? I didn't want my son, to go through what I had to, at my age.
That's when Phyllis started her battle.
I think anytime you get a cancer diagnosis, it's not a death sentence always, but it's important to stay active, get out, do stuff out of your comfort zone.
It wasn't natural for
There's a
Phyllis,
lot.
but she says events held by Susan G. Komen helped her get out and meet people with the same struggles.
One of the biggest things that Susan G. Komen offers is camaraderie and the fact that people now feel like they're not alone in this battle.
Lynn Huffman with Susan G. Komen of Kentucky explains that through grants, they help fund everything from education, early mammograms, treatment, research, and programs to help survivors.
Susan G. Komen is second in funding, research funding, only to the U.S. government.
Research that has helped change the face of cancer treatment. Phyllis remembers her mother's battle looking so much different.
The treatments are so much better, than back then.
Giving Phyllis a chance her mother never had. It's been 13 years since she found out she had cancer, and her life only gets brighter.
I came out of a shell, which I probably wouldn't have prior to cancer, and yes, it was horrible, but would I change it? Probably not, because the friends that I have made, my pink sisters.
She's now an active member of the Derby City Dragons, racing this 40-foot boat with breast cancer survivors. The motion of the paddle can decrease risk of lymphedema. The friendship pushes her forward even more.
I'm just fierce now, there's just nothing that I won't stand up to or try.
And that was Jonathan Wall reporting. And again, one of those fierce fighters. That race for the cure is next Saturday at Slugger Field.
Registration begins early at 7 a.m.